I quit watching Unhinged just to retaint my soul with some nuclear fallout cringe. Oh, Netflix. What are you doing, Netflix? I'm trying to come to grips with the existence of this trailer. On the surface, this looks like the images that flashed before Epstein's eyes before he didn't kill himself. This is going to be a special trailer reaction video, because it's just going to be me talking about the trailer. I mean, I know, well, Lauren, you already talk about trailers in your trailer reaction, but this is going to be more talking about the themes instead of playing and stopping, and pointing out cringe at certain points. The synopsis is as follows. This is what Netflix put in the description of this trailer. Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew. Hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, defying her family's traditions.
No!
And I found a synopsis that goes a little bit more in depth. Cuties is a contemporary view into a fundamental change of life in a modern world of unknown circumstances and how to survive them. Confronted by a conservative religion which allows for polygamy and, of course, male domination, Amy becomes engaged by her flamboyant and rabble-rouser neighbor Angelica, whose mean girl posse puts Amy's sexuality and social awareness into full gear. Desperate to compete in a dance competition, the Cuties eventually bring in Amy and kick out an existing member who proves her position by offering twerking and other sexually explicit moves for these young girls to perform. Aware of how these types of dance moves and actions are pervasive throughout social media and culture, but unaware of how offensive this style is for such young budding souls, the girls, nonetheless, pursue a competitive spirit. With modern life and traditional values clashing, Amy fully immerses herself in rebel behavior, dressing scantily, stealing her cousin's cell phone and her mother's money, bullying others, and taking on challenges that the audience knows will lead to utter embarrassment. But the director has comic relief when needed, as girls will be girls bonding over dancing, shopping, and boys. Yet in a world of rampant and explicit sexuality at every corner, the girls are ultimately left to despair in a dance program that is denounced, bringing Amy to a sense of reality. And according to the film's writer-director Maimouna Doucouré, this film is about criticizing both sides of the spectrum, female oppression and the over-sexualization of children. That pretty much sums up how she approached this movie. Now, extrapolating from all of these details, what I gather is that Netflix really screwed the pooch advertising this film. The director describes it one way, Netflix advertises it in another completely different fucking way. I mean, look at this shit. It looks like it's being advertised like a slutty Pitch Perfect movie. And I've said this before, trailers are advertisements for films. And it should be surprising to no one that this trailer got a really bad reaction. But I don't think that's the filmmaker's fault. I don't necessarily think she's going for, like, oh, kids being sexualized and sucking dick for lunch money. This is totally cool. You've got no say in promotion, how it's described on our site. Just take the money and shut the fuck up. That could have been what happened, but how, as a filmmaker, do you not look at this trailer and be like, certain people might shit bricks if they see this? I want to give this director the benefit of a doubt and say she didn't know about how this trailer was cut or the promotional images. But then the cynic in me is like, bitch, you had to know it. You had to know something. Both objectification and oppression are criticized in the film, yet none of that is really shown in the trailer. It seems like it only condemns the oppressive Muslim part and not the kids walking around flirting with older boys and twerking part. I'd even go as far as to say it makes it look empowering and endorses a bunch of 11-year-old girls dressing in hooker outfits, looking like one of R. Kelly's concubines. I mean, it goes back and forth in the trailer. Miserable Muslim oppression. Oh, happy colors and slutty. Child abuse. Oh, flirting with boys twice our age. Hard labor. Oh, but stealing's fun. This trailer clearly has some kind of narrative that it's trying to push. I don't think I'm being unreasonable in assuming that, and I don't think anyone else is either. This is the same visceral reaction people had to the film Kids back in 1995. Yeah, it was a bunch of kids left unattended on the streets of pre 9/11 New York. Believe me, that does make a difference. Doing drugs, having sex, doing a lot of crazy things that are very disturbing at such a young age. Now, this film could be this generation's kids. We look at the surface and like, oh, this is fucking disgusting. This is fucked up. But then you watch the film and you realize, oh, it does condemn these actions. It makes them look the way they should look, harmful. And the director has a pseudo-documentary type style where they just let the cameras roll and let the shit hit the fan. It could be a lot like that. I still don't think people are overreacting because as I've said, trailers are advertisements for films. It's natural for people to judge something based on an advertisement. And for now, we can just take the director's word on what the movie's about. But yeah, this trailer's still fucked up and Netflix needs to answer for this shit because the trailer's tone is all on Netflix. They edited the trailer and they posted it knowing full well how it looked. Because what the fuck, Netflix? What the fuck? Also, did she stab that fucking kid in the hand with a pencil? What the fuck? Anyway, I need a bleach bath after this. Bye guys.